Welcome to CATtheMinion YouTube channel. My name is Teresa, but you can call me Cat. This is Adventures with Plastic Crack. We're doing mini nodes. This is part 4 of approximately 40 of Dolls of the World, and we're looking at 1981 right now. So this doll might have come out in 1982, but as far as I understand, it's 81. This is Snow Princess Barbie. She was only sold in Scandinavia, so we're looking at Sweden, Norway, Finland, and Denmark. And this is a white Barbie with the superstar face wearing the exact outfit that came out in Eskimo Barbie in 1982. So we are going to see that in the next um, episode of this series that I'm doing. Um, so this outfit was reissued the next year or the same year maybe as Eskimo Barbie in the United States with a different stock number, and also as 1991 Eskimo Barbie with a further different stock number, but basically wearing the same outfit. So Snow Prinsessa number 5359. She's got blue and ice blue stripes on her box. She's got like a almost purple liner to her box, a little bluish. She's got boots and doll stand. So original retail for these is about $10.99 in 1981 dollars, although I've seen a range on these from $7.50 to about $14.99, so there it just depends, I guess. So here is a close-up picture that I really like, even though you can't see her eye makeup that clearly on it. It's sort of watercolory faint in like pink and blue shades. I couldn't find a picture of this, just the side panel that has the photo of her on it, but I did find a picture of the side panel that has a picture of her in the dog sled. So you can see the back of the box, got the flags from the 4 Scandinavian countries, Denmark, Finland, Sweden, Norway, in no particular order that I'm saying that. So here's a picture I found. Somebody's got 4 of these. One of them's wearing a Best Buy, one of them's wearing this 1984 spring dress, and the other 2 are wearing the original outfit, although it looks like one of them has replacement boots there because they don't have the red stripe on them. And here is the dog sled. Barbie's not included as far as I can tell because she wouldn't fit in the box. Sorry, yeah, there's a second picture. So here's another picture that somebody had of the box that the sled comes in, and then the doll. So it's got this fake fur thing for Barbie to keep warm, and then 2 dogs. They both have tan, like along the line where the white meets the color in the fur, and one of them is black and the other one is gray. Cute little huskies. I wish I would. I want both of these. This set's freaking awesome. So then there's Oriental Barbie. These ones sold in the United States. This picture is the prototype, which has the Steffi head mold, which basically looks like they took a Hispanic Barbie and dressed her up. There's a distinct brocade on this jacket. It looks like a plum tree, maybe. It definitely looks like branches, and there's a lot of space between the different gold bits. She's got a fabric fan that's got a lot of details on it. She's got her hair partly up in an updo. She's got a center part with no bangs. She's wearing the gold dress. She's got this neck chain thing, like a cord that looks kind of beaded with a little butterfly disc on it, and she's got open-toed shoes. And all these points that I'm making are relevant because the production doll looks a little different. She's also got flowers in her hair. So I should also point out that this isn't really PC anymore. Um, so it's called Oriental Barbie, and it says on the front of her box, which is you'll see in a second, it says, "Hello, meet Barbie from Hong Kong and learn about the Orient." So historically, Hong Kong was like overseen by China, and they were in conflict with Great Britain, and China ended up losing the Opium Wars after like 20 years in 1860. So Britain gained control of Hong Kong, and they didn't give it back until 1997, which would have been way after this doll was produced. Um, so technically this is supposed to be a Chinese Barbie, but they're saying she's from Hong Kong and she's Oriental, which is sounds really bad. Um, so in the prototype doesn't even look Chinese. She looks Hispanic. But they did, at least they fixed something, because when they made the production doll, they produced a brand new head mold, which is the Asian head mold. And in the 80s, she was Miko, Barbie's friend, and in the 90s, she was Kira. And that the face has popped up a few times in recent fashionistas dolls, and I was super excited to see her again. So you can't see that right here, but you can see the box. So you've got a couple different price stickers from different boxes. And there's a drawing of her on the side, and then a bunch of writing describing the Orient, as they call it. And in the bottom, they've got some words to learn, and these are Chinese according to the box, so the Chinese characters. The one that says joy is actually on the front of the box, and you'll see that in a minute. It's down in the bottom right of the main back panel, like just above the Mattel logo. So the side here, there's a pagoda tower, and I couldn't find anything in Hong Kong that actually looks like that, so I guess they were just making something up. They have a map of like southeastern China and Korea and Japan and Taiwan, and a little tiny dot all the way in the bottom that's Hong Kong. And the cutouts that from the side panel that you're supposed to use, it's a passport, a book that says Languages of the Orient, a pair of theater tickets, and Hong Kong dollars. And when I was looking it up online to see what they called it, they just called it dollars, because I guess because the British were in charge. But it looks like they were all these are tens, so it's like $120 worth of Hong Kong dollars there for Barbie, I'm guessing. What's interesting is that the contents for the doll are printed in the paragraph underneath the cartoon of Barbie on the other side, and it says that the book is called Speak Chinese, but they changed it to Languages of the Orient when they actually printed it, which is, I thought was weird. So here is the Asian face, also known as Kira, and for a couple years in the 80s, she was also Miko. So there is the stripes and around the box, and it says Orient, which is kind of awful. And then the characters there, according to the matching one on the back of the box, says Joy. So this dress she's wearing is called a cheongsam, and I'm probably mispronouncing that, and I apologize. She's got clear stud earrings and ring, and she's got a different brocade pattern in her jacket. It's like a floral motif. Very bright. And she's got a different cord, a flatter cord for this necklace thing, and instead of a fancy little butterfly, it's just got a red disc now. And her fan is cardboard. She's also got closed-toe shoes here instead of the open-toed ones. So I found two different versions of brocade on the manufactured dolls. One of the most popular one is this floral, and the other one are these oval medallions. And these don't, the gold doesn't catch the light as much as it does on the floral one, but you can see on this one image on the left where it is catching the light, it's only catching it in certain parts, and the center of the medallions kind of look like fish bones. I thought I had found three variations, and I realized that this one, the fishbone looking thing, and the medallions were the same one. So there's the prototype, and then the production ones, I found two variations of the red jacket. And just another picture of the medallion. And then this picture here, which doesn't have the jacket on, you can just see the detailing on the top of her dress. And Scottish Barbie, number 3263. Oriental Barbie was 3262. So Scottish Barbie, green eyes, red hair. She's wearing plaid and black velvet and lace. She's got closed-toe, strappy superstar heels. She's got like light blue and yellow stripes around her box. It says Scotland in yellow. And there's a blue plaid there for no apparent reason. And the side of the box, instead of a landmark, just has a piper on a different plaid tartan background. We've got a map of Scotland. We've got some what look like pounds there, if that's the Queen, because Scotland is sort of owned by England, usually against their will. There's a map of Scotland. There's tickets for a castle tour, and it's like places to see in Scotland is the book. Guide to Scotland is what it is in the passport. And then the picture of her over there. Is that? Yeah, that was it. I forgot to point out that almost identical, the second edition Doll of the World Scottish Barbie came out in 1991 with a different box and probably newer shoes, different face paint, and different hairstyle, but wearing essentially the same outfit, slightly different plaid, but still a red plaid, and red hair and green eyes, and the black and lace. So kind of like the difference between like an original Barbie and a nostalgic reproduction. The second edition Scottish Barbie looks like a 90s Barbie, but is essentially wearing the same outfit, like in costume. And you'll see that when I get to the 1991 Dolls of the World video. So that's what we have for 81. And again, I'm not quite sure if Snow Princess is 81 or 82. I feel like she came out first, but I could be mistaken. But Eskimo Barbie, definitely 1982. And we'll get to that next time, and you'll see that she's wearing the same outfit. So that's it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, check out my playlists tab, and stay groovy, and we'll see you later. Bye.